Welcome to the Dino Dig virtual lab video. In this lab, you will learn how to use the lab to complete your class ticket. You should have already read the question, how are dinosaur fossils dated and identified? You should already have read this whole panel of information to help you with the lab. You were to scroll down to the purpose, or also known as the procedure, of the lab. This is what the video is going to show you. We have a fossil here. It is unknown fossil found in Utah, USA. So when I go to my ticket, I need to make sure that I pick that fossil from the list. I'm then going to look at the rock layer below and the rock layer above the fossil. To do that, I'm going to look at these rock samples from the layer below and the layer above the fossil. To test them, I drag it to the mass spectrometer and I hit start, but I know that's going to make quite a noise, so I'm going to mute my audio. That mass spectrometer has given us the half-life of the rock being 80 million years, but because there's only 25% of that parent information there, parent isotope, we will multiply this by 2. You can do that in your head, or you can use the calculator and take 80 times 2, and you get 160. So we go back to our ticket, and we select 160 million years ago. We now need to look at the rock layer above. We go back to the lab. We simply draw the rock sample from the layer above into the mass spectrometer. We hit start. And we find out that the parent isotope and the daughter isotope are equal at 50%. This means we're going to multiply the half-life times 1. And 1 times 130 is 130. So we go back to the ticket and we select 130 million years. Now we're going to look at the geologic time period this fell in. We want to know which era this is in. We have to remember 160 to 130 million years ago. We go back to the lab. We click on the geologic time scale. Your era is here. Your millions of years is in the red. So we're going to scroll over and look for 160 to 130. And we see that that falls right in here in the Mesozoic era in the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods. So the era is the Mesozoic era. We go back to our class ticket, we select Mesozoic, and now we're down to identifying the species. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to identify this species for you. I am going to direct you to the dinosaur guide. The dinosaur guide will provide you with the information necessary to identify this dinosaur. You need to read the information. You can see this dinosaur continues, has 3 pages of information. Then we have a different dinosaur, and that dinosaur has several pages of information. Then we have another dinosaur with more information about him, and another dinosaur, until we get to the last dinosaur. There are 5 total dinosaurs that you are going to identify and age. To get to the next dinosaur, like other labs we've done, you hit the reset button and it gives you a new sample. You again will check your rock samples, you will check your geologic time, you will select your correct dinosaur using the dinosaur guide. Good luck. Make sure you complete your ticket with each fossil And there are 4 other questions you need to answer using complete sentences. Have fun with it.